Welcome to the TJ&MJ Spin Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar Movie Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of the greatest of all time, TJ&MJ Spin Your Dollar. Oh, save your dollar movie review. Come on in and listen to what we gotta say about the movie of the day. Woo! It's ready to roll. Let's rock.
What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? This is TJ
and MJ.
Spin Your Dollar.
Oh, save your dollar.
Movie reviews. And yes, we had some technical difficulties on the earlier freaking review. So we had to restart this whole dadgum thing all over again. It freaking sucks when that shit happens. Yes, we can get an applause on that. But anyway. So we are back once again to get over on this movie that we've been talking about for a while now and everything. Been waiting for a while now. The new, what's that movie?
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. That's right. Well said by MJ right there. Top Gun Maverick. For all you Top Gun fans out there, it is finally here on Memorial Weekend.
Tom Cruise. You go, Tom Cruise.
You do it, Tom. You do it, dude. Because this is you, dude.
You did it.
We're looking at you, old man. Is he old?
Doesn't look old to me.
He don't look old.
59 and still got it.
And still got it. Tom Cruise is killing it and everything. But so for you guys, the last one we put up there, I'm probably going to end up having to delete that one, but it's all good. I want to still again put out there a shout out to my boy Bobby Bauer, because this was a movie, the first original Top Gun movie. Me and my boy Bobby went and saw that when we were like, I don't know, 14, 15 years old or something like that and everything. Back in 1986 when the freaking movie came out. Is that correct?
You guys were just kiddies, teenagers. Yeah,
we were just
86.
Kiddies.
Yeah, 86 was the original.
The original was 86, you guys. So yeah, we were the kiddie boys, and me and Bobby was loving that flick, and we thought we was gonna be Top Gun pilots. That's all I gotta say. We were gonna be the pilots. We were gonna do maneuvers in the air and
So what happened?
What had happened is
you're not a pilot.
Well, what had happened is we just figured out that we didn't want to die.
Dang, you mean I could have been married to a pilot?
Yeah, you could have been married to a pilot, girl, a Top Gun pilot. You know, I could have done all those maneuvers. Yeah, well, we could have if I probably would have been somebody that would have been dedicated to math, because you definitely need to know your mathematics, and that was not a subject I was good in. And everything. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. A movie that is, I don't know, man. Tom Cruise waited for a while for it to come out.
Very intense.
It was intense.
Did you want an overview?
Yeah, can we get that overview?
Sure.
Yeah, go on, MJ.
So after more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Maverick Mitchell, played by Tom Cruise, is where he belongs, pushing the envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him. Training a detachment of graduates for a special assignment, Maverick must confront the ghost of his past and his deepest fears in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who choose to fly it.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you want a trailer too?
Do we got a trailer?
Well,
because you know in the last one we really didn't get a chance to even play you guys the trailer. So let's get a little, sound trailer on this one. Boom.
Your instructor is one of the finest pilots this program has ever produced. His exploits are legendary. What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death.
Your reputation precedes you.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
That is some flavor right there. They're orders, Maverick. They're orders. You don't just get invitations. They're orders. Okay, you're a Top Gun guy. Come on, military. Let's do this. Military. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we went and saw this today
In Dolby.
In Dolby, yes. And
Which was a good choice, by the way.
Yeah, because what was we feeling, babe?
I don't know about you. I was feeling a vibration in my seat a few times.
What kind of vibration in your seat was you feeling?
Some rumbling underneath me.
Some rumbling? Okay. I'm just checking.
Like my whole seat. Every time you feel those jets start up, those fighter jets.
Man, that shiz had you moving. Dude, you felt like you was in the jets. That's all I got to say. You felt like you was in the cockpit when the thing's getting ready to start, and you're feeling the rumble. Because in the Dolby theaters, ladies and gentlemen, for all you people out there that want to go back to the theaters again,
yeah,
I recommend going to the theaters. Don't go to the regular theaters. Go into the Dolby or the
IMAX.
IMAX. Dolby, you get full on like if you're playing a game and you have the vibration controllers and you fit in for every hit you're doing, you feel the vibration,
feel the rumbling,
that rumbling, that hit, that boom. It makes you feel like you're a part of the game. You're really in the game. That's how the Dolby does. It makes you feel like you're kind of okay. That's like
yeah.
So I recommend it for that kind of flavor. I only recommend technically because me and MJ, we only like going to the blockbuster ones in the theaters.
Yes.
Right. Because what have we been doing lately? Pretty much
streaming here at the house.
Yeah.
Streaming at home.
We stream most of our movies at home. It's just, it's less expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little less expensive than going to the movie theater. Because then you want to spend money at the snack bars. And right there is where they get you.
Yeah, exactly. That's when they get you at that snack bar.
You spend more there than you do at the movie tickets.
But babe, you did something a little sinister today at the theaters. You did a little something sinister, something that we kids used to do.
I didn't break the law.
Oh, of course you didn't break no law. You just broke the movie theater law, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey.
What did you do there, babe? What did you get?
Are you talking about sneaking my Wetzel pretzel?
There it is. There it is. School's out.
At least I didn't hear sirens.
Yeah. School was out.
At least I didn't hear sirens coming in.
There was no sirens coming and everything, but people were kind of looking at us odd.
All I did was take a little cup of some Wetzel pretzel.
Some Wetzel pretzels. I didn't know little cup. That was a pretty nice size. Oh, you had the pizza bites.
I think they were like pizza bread.
And I believe I had the...
They're good. You had the hot dog one.
I had a cheesy hot dog one.
What are you talking about? You had me sneak some in for you.
Well, I wasn't expecting it.
You told me to sneak it in. Can you fit this one in your purse too? That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I might have said couple things like that, but I'm not going on the witness stand.
TJ gave me his cup of food to sneak in my purse, and which I think that's what broke my reading glasses.
Oh, you think that's what probably busted out the lens, you think?
Yep. I had too much in there.
Yeah, too much in there.
If I want to put your food in,
what are you talking about? You carry like bags. You carry suitcases. She don't have purses, people. She has suitcases.
Anyways.
But yeah, so we went and checked this sucker out in Dolby, dude.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's
a very intense movie. Really good because it got me emotional. I want to say at least 4 or 5 times.
Because the movie's a roller coaster, ladies and gentlemen. It basically
gets you involved with the characters, especially if you've seen the first one.
Yeah, especially if you've seen the first one. If you see the first one like us back in the 80s and so forth and everything, it brings a lot of memories back. It brings a lot of those emotions.
Which is a good idea to watch. Watch that one first because we watched it again last night before we went to go see the movie today. That way we could kind of have a recap.
Yeah, exactly. You want to get that recap first, and then especially if you haven't seen this movie is a standalone. Don't get me wrong, but you technically do need to see the first one to kind of get the story a little bit better of what's going on with
then you
Goose's
have
son.
then you have the background on the characters, right?
Yeah, because you got the background on the characters. Goose's son, who's a little boy, in the first one is now a grown man now, and he's
and if they don't know who Goose was, that's the one that played in the original with Tom Cruise as Tom Cruise. Not only was he
co-pilot.
like his wingman, he was also like a brother to him.
It was definitely like a brother. It was family.
Yeah, it was like family to him. The only really family he had.
Yeah, pretty
even
much.
though it was like his best friend, but it was like a brother to him.
Oh yeah. Oh hang on. What the heck? Sorry about that.
Well, anyway, so
did the dude that plays
the one that plays his son
looks like identical almost.
It did
to the guy who actually played. You almost would think this would be his real son, like in real life.
I know, because he kind of had the same demeanor.
Neck, the height, hairstyle. He had his dad's mustache, that same kind of thick old, 80s mustache
We
kind of
should
look.
look more into him and see. Maybe he was really.
I'm wondering.
Related,
I'm almost wondering because
know.
he looked a lot like the guy that plays Goose.
Yeah.
In the first one, and he plays his son in this one. And of course, it's intense between him and Maverick because Maverick. A lot of people, kind of look at him like, well, he was kind of responsible for when his dad died, but it wasn't his fault, of course. Says the Navy. But ladies and gentlemen, this movie takes you on a roller coaster ride of swirls, twirls, and flips and ups and downs. It's insanity. And what I loved about it, and I said this in the last recording and everything, was this brought back like a Star Wars vibe to me.
No, it kind of did,
because of the way what the mission was, ladies and gentlemen. Their mission was very similar when they were in the, like I said, like when they were in the training room, the rep room where they had to do the planning and so forth. They were kind of showing you a demonstration of what obviously what the mission is. And it's like one of those Star Wars moments, when they're telling them how to destroy the Death Star,
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I used to do bomb womp raps back home in my pre-T scooter 25,000. What was saying in the movie said, that's impossible. No, it's not impossible, Luke says. I used to bomb womp rats in my T-9500 back home on Tatooine. But anyway, so it had one of those moments like that, and it really did have kind of a Star Wars kind of vibe with the way the battle was and everything. It was that kind of intensity, but 20th century style with jets and so forth, and the way they had to take the G's, because they were really into planes.
Yeah, which I found out they actually really went up into the planes in the original one, too. Because I was just reading that on the original one,
which I did not know.
Top Gun from '86, everybody that went up in the real fighter planes, they actually all got sick, except for one guy, and that was Goose, the one that played Goose. He's the only one that didn't get sick and throw up.
Which is weird. Maybe he's used to that kind of stuff or something like that.
Or he just was able to stomach it better.
Yeah, you can stomach it better. But everybody in the new one, they all freaking threw up, including Tom Cruise. But then again,
I could see why. Look how fast they're going.
Look how fast they're going. And these were going way faster than the ones they did in the first one, because the first ones were F-14 jets. These are F-18s. Way better technology, speed, you name it, and everything. The Machs they're taking is insanity. Food's going like Mach 10 and shiz, and so forth. I love the way the movie starts off too. It's kind of a different kind of vibe, but they start the movie off
Tom
the
Cruise,
intro.
He's always the instigator, always
always getting into trouble,
not following orders.
Not following orders. He says, well. There's scenes where, Tom Cruise always is going to push the envelope. And like he did in the first one, he does it in this one. And he even surprises his own students because he's a teacher in this one. He has kind of like a Top Gun, guy in this. And, of course, all the generals don't like Tom Cruise because Tom Cruise is like you say, he's a maverick. He's the maverick. And, and he's always getting into trouble.
He knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff. That's exactly. Sure. That fool don't play around. He pushes. He says, you ain't got time to think when you're up there. You ain't got time to think. So I just do stuff and everything.
Right,
the way he has to teach these kids and stuff is by him almost freaking doing it himself and getting himself almost jacked up doing it. Mm-hmm. You know, because he always has to prove that it can be done.
Yeah.
You know, and there's intensity throughout the entire movie, I think.
Yeah, there is.
And then there's another love interest.
Oh, yeah, the new one, Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly.
She's new to this one because she wasn't in the original. The original was Kelly McGillis.
Kelly McGillis, which I was telling you guys earlier what I think about her. And I was telling you the first...
be nice again,
well, I'll be nice again. Again, she was very, very divine in the first movie.
Let's just say Kelly did not stay as fit as Tom has.
What does Monster got to say about Kelly?
I don't know what to tell you, but this movie sucks.
Okay, so that's what he thinks of. That's what he thinks of her today.
Okay.
Not in the first movie, but what he thinks of her today.
Yeah, she was an attractive woman in the first movie.
She's very attractive in the first movie, but there's a reason why she's not in the second movie. She was a lot older
than Tom Cruise.
MJ, can you tell the people why she was? Why you think? What would you think that she was? Because I can't say because I'm a man and you're a woman.
I just told you she didn't keep herself as fit as Tom Cruise has.
There you go.
And that was putting it nicely.
That's very nice. I'm gonna say what she really wanted to say, ladies and gentlemen. She got fat. Okay, she got fat. She got distorted. She's looking like a man now.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be real. If you guys don't believe me, take a picture. Go to KellyMcGillis.com.
Okay, nice.
Kelly McGillis. Go check her out.
So now the new love interest, Jennifer Connelly, she's okay. She's attractive too, but I just didn't feel that they had as good as chemistry as he did with Kelly McGillis in the first movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't the same to me. I didn't really like.
Maybe because you felt kind of like most women, but like, why are you with her now? Why aren't you with your original girl?
I could have taken like their relationship. It was like, take it or leave it. You know what I mean? It's like I could really care less if they stayed together.
Hi, I'm Kelly McGillis, and I don't know why I wasn't picked in the movie.
I'm talking about Jennifer McConnelly.
Oh, Jennifer McConnelly. Okay.
No, Jennifer Connelly is the one I'm talking about now. Like, I didn't care in this movie. I didn't really care if they stayed together. It wasn't anything like, their chemistry was just, it was okay.
I thought that Kelly was sexier, but she needs some meat on her bones. Like me, I have a fat A. And I have hips. Like my wife. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I saying my wife? That makes me sound funny.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kelly McGillis. I was doing the female.
Yes, thank you. I do have hips.
Yeah, MJ had it. This woman didn't have no hips. I didn't think she had no body in the movie.
Oh, Jennifer Connelly?
Dang it.
I think she looks, she's kind of maybe taller, so maybe she looks
tall. Every girl that you ever notice that every female,
she's taller, but not that tall. Actually, she's 5'7".
Love interest for Tom Cruise.
She's 5'7".
She's 5'7". Okay,
so she's average.
Well, that's pretty tall for Tom Cruise, though.
It is for
Tom Cruise. But Tom Cruise, every woman he's with, even in his real love life, they're all tall. He likes tall women.
He must like tall women.
But then again, Tom Cruise is 5'5".
Is he?
No, he's like 5.
Let me see.
No, he's 5'8". I think Tom Cruise is 5'8".
Oh, yeah, he's actually 5'7". I just looked it up.
Oh, is he 5'7"?
5'7", 59 years old. And I'm not sure if he's single, but he is looking quite fine for his age.
What do you mean he's looking fine? Can you elaborate on the fineness? What was fine about him?
Let's just say, women, he had his shirt off a lot in this movie.
He had his shirt off a lot.
You could see how fit he is.
And you could see, was there like any abs? Was there
Yes.
Okay. Anything else that you noticed about
arms.
him? Any nice arms? Shoulders. Okay.
Chest.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, his face. He is aged very well.
Yeah, he's aged very well, ladies and gentlemen.
Aging very well.
This guy is like
great actor.
How Tom Cruise kept himself together and Kelly McGillis didn't.
No, everyone's different, babe. Everyone's different.
But I don't know. I think that if you're going to be in the industry, you better kind of keep yourself together, and she didn't.
Hey, we're not perfect. Me and you aren't the greatest at keeping ourselves. We're not letting ourselves go.
Somewhat condition here. Okay. You still got your hips.
Still got my hips.
So let's not go there. Woo! But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this movie is positively. Who are the new Top Gun guys now? We got new guys that Tom Cruise is up there training, and the new guys, they all got their code names. You got Maverick, you got I'll be honest with you, I liked Hangman a lot. I thought Hangman was classic. Oh, because Hangman was, like I said in the last recording, you guys, he's like a combination of Iceman and Maverick put together.
Yeah.
He's got the real raw kind of like flying out vibe.
He's played by this guy named Glenn Powell. That's his real life name.
Glenn Powell, that's right. He flies like Maverick in a way. He likes to do the extreme, but then at the same time, he has the I guess the kind of cockiness and the kind of mean kind of vibe like Iceman did in the first one.
He's been in a few things we've seen, like The Expendables in 2014. Then he was
he in Expendables?
And then he was in The Dark Knight Rises from 2012.
I knew his face. I've seen his face before.
10 or no, what is that? Oh no, I don't know which one that's.
I just forgot what movies he was in.
He's been in a few movies, so.
Yeah.
He's been actually in quite a few, but we probably haven't seen everything he's in.
Yeah, so we got Hangman, we got Bob.
Oh, Bob. Oh,
everybody's got a cool call sign, but guy comes in and he says, "What's your call sign?" Bob.
Yeah, TJ, but you know what I found out about Bob? His real life name is Louis Pullman, and he's actually the real life son of the other actor, Bill Pullman. That's his dad.
That's his, wait.
Bill Pullman is his father.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's actually, his father was, quite popular. And
he does kind of look like him now that you look at him. He's got that resemblance.
Well, it's his son. Yeah. That's his real life son. So he followed in his dad's, footsteps.
Oh, what a douchebag. Oh, I mean, what a good guy.
Why?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Why did you call him that?
I didn't say anything. What did you think I said?
You said douchebag.
I said douchebag.
Why did you say douchebag?
Why would you say douchebag? I didn't say
you
douchebag.
Did.
No, I said doobie.
Anyways, he's not a douchebag.
But
so there was some new actors. Well, I mean, to me, he's new because I have never really.
Yeah, they got this one girl who I thought was pretty tight was in the movie. They didn't make no wokeness out of it. That's another thing about this movie, you guys. I like the movie has no woke. So for any of you guys out there that are patriots out there and everything, and we do salute all of our patriots out there. Once again, I want to say this is going on Memorial Weekend. We want to give praise and to our service men and women out there serving out there, protecting our country, and having to deal with crazy people like let's just say our current administration. but yeah, so definitely give a salute to all those people out there. They're doing their thing, and but this movie kind of taps into a lot of I guess kind of
what are you trying to say?
I want to say just like emotional and just kind of like deep thought of what these guys go through, what real pilots go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so forth.
He has a lot of deep moments in this movie.
Yeah, and it made the movie kind of, like we said, kind of made us a little emotional.
Yeah, I did. I probably got choked up at least 4 or 5 times. Like I said before, it was.
It chokes you up.
Pretty emotional.
And like we said earlier in the first recording, people were cheering.
Fun, exciting. Yeah, it was a fun movie to watch.
When things happen and you were like at the tenth of your seat and something went through and you was like,
yeah, the whole audience would start
people
clapping.
were like cheering, dude. Mm-hmm. That's
a good movie for you.
That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, we were applauding 24/7.
Yeah.
Give them a clap.
Yeah.
Give them a clap. So,
thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? The movie to me is definitely Tom Cruise waited for the right moment to release this movie. Yeah. He didn't release it during the pandemic because he knew it was just nobody got to go to the movies at the time. So he made a smart move, and he made that move. I think it's perfect timing for him to release it right during Memorial Day.
Memorial Weekend.
Weekend.
Happy Memorial Weekend.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, and I know I said this earlier, but I like how they brought in Val Kilmer into
Val Kilmer, yes.
So
yes. Let's talk about him again.
Yeah, there's a scene there. Tom Cruise. Well, Val Kilmer actually in the first movie, he became a wingman to Tom Cruise to Maverick, and then over the years, Val Kilmer's character, which is what's his name, babe?
Val Kilmer's Iceman.
Iceman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ice.
Ice.
So he actually went up the chain and became a big head honcho, right?
Yeah, he became a command. But he got like over an actual fleet, like over an actual carrier.
But yeah, he was pretty much the guy in charge.
Yeah,
so Tom Cruise pays a visit to him in this movie, and there's a scene there where you see Val Kilmer or Ice. He's is sick, and it actually like touches you because in real life really is sick. In real life, he's been fighting like throat cancer for the past few years, and it actually has taken his voice, most of his vocals. So now sometimes he talks through a voice thing, and in the movie he was on the computer, communicating with
he had a special kind of computer that he would type on so that you could read what he was saying.
Yeah, but then there's a part when it got real serious. He started whispering to Tom.
Yeah, that's
Cruise.
when he actually tried to talk because that's when.
And I kind of got emotional and choked up because I know this is like for reals. Like he's really got this. That's
because that was like some real shit.
That's really him in real life and what he's really going through in real life right now, Val Kilmer. But I was glad that he's still out there acting, doing his thing, and was able to be in part of this movie. Yeah. It was nice to see that. Yeah. I was always a fan of him, too.
Dude,
So good job. Good
job, Val Kilmer. And I always remember Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, baby. Tombstone. I'll be your Huckleberry. Man, that's Val Kilmer. That was like his most famous movie role for me and everything. But, of course, we all know him as Iceman in Top Gun, the original. So
you also got that other guy, the one that is in charge there when Tom Cruise goes to teach there that doesn't want him there at first. His name is Jon Hamm, and he's actually he's a very known actor as well.
Oh yeah, he was in
from Mad Men.
Mad Men,
he's big in Mad Men.
And of course, he's been in all kinds of things since then. Obviously, he's been that guy. He was like one of the general guys that didn't like Maverick and that was making give him a hard time kind of thing. But in the end, how things turned out. It had a lot of like remember this moments kind of thing. Kind of would bring you back. Like when his son's up there doing the song. Goose's son singing that song.
Yeah.
You rattle my brain. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Then they would flash back to a few scenes from the original movie.
And then it flashed over to Tom Cruise when he kind of took him back and kind of saddened him. It was just some deep stuff like that, you guys. It was. And
very well put together.
And the dog fights, the mission itself. The mission itself is one of those type of missions that like it was like some totally new type of shiz. It was new. Like, it was like, oh, dude, this is kind of like a deep kind of mission they're going to have to do. It's like a live or die. Like, you didn't think, dude, can they actually pull this off?
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those type of missions.
Don't give me spoiler alerts.
No, I'm letting people know. It's just one of the missions, like, I would be done.
Yeah.
It's like, like
they already knew they're risking their life and they may not come back from this.
This was one of those like
this
pretty
would be
much
a mission that would be
it was
hard
one of the
to pull
missions
off.
where you almost think like none of them would come back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it gets crazy, you guys. It's a very well put together, well directed movie. The cinematography is excellent. The soundtrack is excellent. I love the fact that at the beginning of the movie, how they intro the movie, they intro it exactly how they did the original Top Gun.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
They did it exactly like the original. It brings you right back to that moment again.
I wish they would have played more of the music soundtrack from the original movie. On this
you heard some
very
stuff
little
that would come in here and there.
A few, but
they had the main themes that were in the original.
Well, I guess at the end, I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to hear some more. At the end. I wanted to hear the I
didn't really care for the
theme song again.
And I didn't care for the song they ended it on.
The song they ended it on wasn't like
cheesy. It was
it was kind of cheesy on that one. I'll give you that.
That's the only part actually that disappointed me. Just the last song.
We're going to tell you guys the last song at the very end of the movie.
I'll give it a 10.
It could be a deal breaker for you music lovers out there. It was very cheesy. It was very how did the girl sing?
What? Oops.
I thank you, America.
That was from the first movie.
That's kind of how.
That was from the original.
Yeah, that was the song that she was singing at the end. They were ending it up on that, flashing back to everybody's new, at the end where they go, Iceman, Maverick, Hangman, Bob. When they're flashing to their names and they're doing their little looks,
Yeah.
at the end. So
Right.
that they kind of put it on a cheesy song for that, and I think they should have used the original theme music like they did in
that would have been nice.
That closes it out.
Well.
That says, okay, you just watched Top Gun, mother flip.
Other than that, though, everything else I have to give it thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say
spend your dollar. That's right, TJ. And we did.
We did. We definitely
spent our dollar.
We spent $1. We spent a pretty $1 on this daggum movie, dadgummit. But it's a movie that's been long in the makings and long in the waiting. Because I've been waiting for this a long time. I know my boy Bobby Bauer out there. Shout out again, my brother.
Hey, Bobby.
Yes. And to his lovely wife and everything. And like I said earlier, I wish me, Bobby, and his wife, and you, and everything, my wife, we would have all been able to go see this together. Because that would have been like a moment, that would have been cool. But, I was thinking about you, Bobby, the entire time I was watching the movie. Because this is me and Bobby's movie right here. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this bad boy here. We kind of took 2 takes of this review. The first one we put up there, but MJ, you couldn't hear her because the damn mic wasn't on. So all you could do is hear her in the background and so forth. And that sucked.
Hey, maybe your mic is off now.
No, I got my mic on.
Oh.
My mic is on.
I'm surprised.
I make sure my shit is on.
You sure? You sure it's on? Oh, of course.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is TJ
and MJ.
Spend your
dollar.
Oh, save your dollar. Movie reviews. I'm sorry, did I step on your part?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Well,
get off of that.
Yeah, go. I'll stop.
Okay.
Welcome to the TJ&MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar Movie Review. What's cracking, people? Have you been waiting for a place where you can laugh, have fun while getting the latest on movies and game reviews with a little pop culture news? Then you just discovered TJ and MJ Spend Your Dollar or Save Your Dollar Movie Reviews. Don't get it twisted. We bring it to you live every Friday and Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com.